Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and in this video I'd like to give you a quick overview of the new and upcoming content. But yeah, big week happened, even bigger week has just begun, and I think we all were already preparing ourselves for that upcoming happy anniversary, but now we are officially 1 week away and we have a big sneak peek with what's to come, and we know we'll get some freebies, new features, improvements, events, and of course half anniversary banners, and I will cover all that in a separate video because it's a lot to go through just in this notice, and we also have a trailer. But we know we are getting 4 limit break banners, with Sephiroth being the first one, and then it should be Angel, Vincent and Tifa, since she has been mentioned in the trailer. And I have to say it is quite disappointing, to say the least, because Tifa and Vincent have gotten so many banners. Well, it's been almost a year since I got a proper banner. So I fear it also means that next month's ultimate will be for Vincent. But poor Zack being so mistreated while Vincent steals everything. But here in this sneak peek we can already see Sephiroth's new outfit, and attack for allies is great. But this bottom Arabili has the same description as the Arabili on Tifa's New Year's outfit. So it should be all Arcanum with 30% for all elements, and it makes me very happy because it will finally be an upgrade for Sephiroth's Wind and Fire Mastery, so I'll gladly take it, but we'll see what the weapon is, stats and everything. But like I said, I'll cover all those news in a separate video dedicated for half anniversary news. We also had our 8th guild battle, which just ended, and with my guild we managed to end up top 5. Well, for the first time we have 4 guilds at the first place with this ranking format, and our guild was very close, but we had just one small screw up where one of our players disconnected mid-battle. But I am very proud of our guild members, as I think we performed great. And also both our guilds changed names to thanks Jeremy and Adam, because Jeremy and Adam were the ones responding to emails in Ever Crisis support team regarding foul play happening in this ranking. And I also see Legion of 7 changed their name to thanks Chris, another member of Ever Crisis support team, so if any of Legion guild members happen to be watching it, thank you for jumping on this fun. And of course congrats to every guild on the ranking. But yeah, just after Applibo dealt with the cheating problem in solo rankings, we have had this situation, and I am very glad they have dealt with it immediately. But to quickly explain, a guild's renegades intentionally exploited the boss revive mechanic when the day was resetting, intentionally gaining an unfair advantage. They were going in 8 minutes before resets, so when they were finishing the battle, the bosses have been already revived, so thanks to that they have managed to get impossible score due to them intentionally abusing this exploit to their advantage. And from what I've seen in public discussions and private ones, they knew about this exploit since the last guild battle, and they had planned to use it in this one to gain an unfair advantage, which they used on both days when the day was resetting. And I already said it about solo cheaters, that I have no respect for exploiting or cheating any kind of foul play in a competitive environment where someone intentionally does something to gain an unfair advantage. Intentionally abusing and exploits anything to gain unfair advantage is considered cheating, and I have no respect for that. So while their score hasn't been reduced to 1 like for solo cheaters, and they are top 1, but now at least they share top 1 with other guilds. And I am also immune to claims that I am salty because I didn't end up top 1. I am in Raccoons and we have never been top 1, but consistently top 3 in most rankings. And what matters to me is that me and my group have fairly earned our rank, not cheated our way up there for an empty win. neither of our guilds cheat or use any exploits, and that also stands for the quitting thing or the body method, where if one player screws up, they quit the game and then another player jumps in to clear that stage, so that when the player logs back in, they get their failed attempt refunded. But other than BTW, who found out about it by accident on the last ranking day when they were so far ahead they had no competition, they only tested how it works, and then it was instantly reported to Ever Crisis support team, but none of our guilds have ever used it. I know many guilds use it, some top guilds even openly stated they use it, but our guild never used it. Raccoons would have been top 1 too in this ranking if we actually used it. But yeah, I'm glad the cheating guild score has been at least reduced, but to be honest, people cheating and justifying it as clever tactic, and then even more people defending it, is staggering to me. Why cheat? What do you gain from that other than an empty win? Was it worth it? Cheating in competitive events or environment is actively only hurting the game and divides the player base instead of uniting it. And I sincerely hope we won't be seeing any more cheating, because any kind of cheating is happening only on global, while Japanese server has 3 times the player base, but somehow everyone has morals, is respectful and competes fairly for the rank. And it's just always us with the cheating issues. And to be honest, I'm quite ashamed of it, because Japanese players know about our issues and they even post about it, trying to get Applebot's attention to those issues. And of course, I don't condone antagonizing anyone, same as Applebot, who wrote here a PR message essentially asking not to antagonize the guild, not the players who did it or supported it, so that people don't go after them. But we all know what happened, the issue has been dealt with, and we can just move on, and I'm just glad that Applebot has been very fast to act on it. But yeah, now that the guild battle is behind us, we have a new weapon enhancement rally event, and if I remember correctly, we had this event not too long ago in December around Christmas. It's the same event rerun with the same boss, so grab your Magic Lightning team and get your clears for crystals, but also don't forget about this free daily stamina battle, because we don't only get crystals for the first clear, but we get them every day for clearing this battle. And we also get some weapon enhancement mats for upgrading weapons, as well as some tickets and character memories if you need them, but the main focus of this event is enhancement materials. And to be honest, I will be shocked if I don't see any weapon level cap increase, because in the past mythril ore has been this premium material, which was quite limited, but big spenders could buy more in the store. And then the game became very generous with it as we were nearing half the anniversary, and then we got level cap increase from level 90 to 120, and it's a very similar situation now. Mythril ingots were quite limited ever since, but now we are getting so many of them, and as we know, if the game is becoming very generous with a material that has been very limited, most of the time it's because we will be seeing some kind of new upgrade very soon. And of course I could be wrong on that, but this generosity with mythril ingots is just too suspicious. And that's not all, because the hard Singularity Tower is back with the infamous B30 Bahamut, so if you haven't managed to clear it last time, now's your perfect chance. And we also have 5 new floors with a Rejector, Genova Birth, Ramu, Bahamut and Bahamut Alba, and I managed to clear 4 so far, so I'll try to make guides on it. But Genova Birth is a very annoying battle because it's just so long. It took me as long as Bahamut, if not a little bit longer, but the other 3 were much more manageable, and B34 Bahamut has very close requirements to EX3 Bahamut, but it also has a little bit different mechanics, and I think it's a little bit easier than the EX3 Salmon Trial. But Ramu, I think it has the same difficulty as EX2 Trial Ramu, and I haven't really attempted Alba yet, but I'll try to see if I can clear it. But I'll try to get some guides out as soon as possible, because unlike the easier tower, this tower will last only 7 more days, so it is very time limited. However, seeing that those Singularity Towers have come back, I think they will always be coming back with some new floors around every anniversary event. So if anyone doesn't manage to clear the battle this time around, there will be a chance in the future. And also with the hard tower come back, we have our 2nd anniversary Bahamut banner with Aerith and Yuffie, so if you'd like to do some progress on those weapons, now is your perfect chance. However, keep in mind that half anniversary begins in 1 week, and those 2 Bahamut banners aren't going away anytime soon. The first banner will end on March 12th, and then 1 week later this one will end on March 18th. And I find it very nice because it gives players an option to decide whether they want to pull on those reruns or new half anniversary banners. And I would have almost forgotten, we also have 8 days of free pulls with a countdown, but for a few days now we already have that one free pull that's available only on mobile. You can watch an ad and then draw a free daily pull, and I'm very happy they have finally added that, but those 3 daily ads for 100 crystals and free pull are available only on mobile, and Steam version won't be getting any ads added here. And don't blame Applebots, it's a Steam thing where Valve is not allowing any in-game ads that allow players to gain in-game currency. It has been topic for some time, and recently Valve banned some games that have in-game ads, so I suspect to avoid any issues, Ever Crisis on Steam never had them since launch and won't be getting them. But here's another step up draw with a nice 5-star appearance rates, and you can also get some Bard Ultimate gems, but I think it's not really worth to pull. It's just all weapons are available in the ticket pool, so unless you really want a gamble, I personally wouldn't pull on it. And we also have Bahamut available in co-op until March 10th, so it's the perfect time to farm those noble memories, because now we get around 90 memories per 180 stamina, and that's without cactuars. And this is so much better than solo, where you can get only around 30 or more with cactuars, but it's just so much faster and much more stamina efficient to farm those memories now. So if you have some stamina tonics in your mailbox, it's definitely worth using them for much faster progress. And last we have also a new shop, and those packs are time limit for first clears and weapon enhancement event, but I got the cheap one with 10 premium tickets to be a little bit better prepared for my upcoming Sephi God banner. But we have also this month end pack shop, which is Aerith and Yuffie shop for the Bahamut banner. And when I saw month end shop, I expected it to be like the ones we had in the past, where we had many packs for all available characters in a game. But it seems if we will be seeing those, it'll be very rarely. But yeah, it's a standard shop with some Aerith and Yuffie tickets and weapon parts. And those 3000 crystal packs are in my opinion very much worth it, as weapon parts are the most important currency in a game. And I'm a little bit tempted to get that Aerith pack, but I am short on crystals and I rather save for anniversary. But you also have Aerith and Yuffie pack with even more parts, and since they both have limited weapons, it's a very nice pack for both if you want to get some parts for both characters. But yeah, that would be all. It will be a quite busy week, it seems, and I am very much looking forward to the upcoming anniversary, and then all the things that, the new things that we'll get in the game. But the countdown has already begun. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.